All right.
Do another opening song.
Here we go. All right. So now we are, oh, hold on, okay. Let's see. All right. So hi to those who have joined us. We got started on our stream a little late. Sorry about that. But hi to Alan and Rita and Marla and others who are there. Should we take a minute and say hello before we tell a story today? Anybody want to share anything from their day? Becca, you want to go first and then Aurora? You can finish chewing, Aurora, and we'll get Becca to go first. Okay? Go ahead, Becca.
Today's the first day of winter.
Say it again, Becca.
Today's the first day of winter.
Hold on, I'm having trouble.
Oh.
All right, speak now, Becca.
Go ahead, say it again.
Today's the first day of winter.
It is. You are right.
And my tent bed came.
And what?
I'm gonna show you two.
Becca, no. You talk.
So I have a tent bed.
A tent bed?
Yeah.
You have a tent you have a bed in a tent?
The other way around. A tent on her bed.
A tent on her bed.
It's a tent bed, so it's a tent that fits on the mattress, and she's sleeping in her bed. Yay!
In her tent.
This has been a challenge since April or something.
Good.
So
Wonderful.
hopefully it'll stick. Yeah, it's really exciting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for sharing
Hi,
that.
everybody.
Hi. Aurora, you have something you want to share?
That's my side, and it was torn that way. It was a star.
Yeah?
Red, and it was red.
The star.
Red.
Yeah,
I don't think that the star. What color was the star, honey?
red.
Was it red? No. I don't think it was red when I saw it. It looked like a big star, right?
Yeah, it was red and some other colors like gold and red, and it's like red and gold, and it was really pretty.
Anyways, we went out to see the convergence.
Yeah, of the planets.
Yes.
Yeah.
Aurora,
I haven't been out to see it, but I've been reading about it. So.
I think you need to see it earlier in the night, like around sunset. It's harder to. I think it dips, so you can't see it. Aurora, can you stop running, please? Aurora, do you want to tell the rabbi the other thing you want to say?
I ride my bike like this with no help.
Wow. Wow, great job. Great job. Thanks for sharing that.
Oh, what?
Thanks for sharing that, Aurora. All right, anybody else have anything they want to share? No? Okay, I'll tell a story. There is an expression, happy is one whose deeds are greater than one's learning. Well, Simcha, son of Baruch, was a man whose deeds certainly far out exceeded his learning. He was a simple man who had apprenticed as a shoemaker after his schooling in Cheder in Jewish school was finished. Some of the other students showed enough intellectual promise to be sent to the great yeshiva in Lublin. Simcha, he would be the first to admit to himself, wasn't such a great student, and he barely got through his years in Cheder. There was never any thought that he would continue his studies beyond becoming bar mitzvah. Instead, his father Baruch found him a job with Nahum, the shoemaker. Simcha apprenticed with Nahum for 8 years, and then eventually he took over Nahum's shop. Even though Simcha was not the smartest person in the town of Lutsk, he seemed to be the kindest. He worked hard for all the community charities. He collected food for the students. He brought clothes to the orphans. He made sure that the elderly widows had a place to go for Shabbat. He chopped wood for the furnace in the synagogue. Simcha was known as a good and righteous man. Even the angels in heaven knew of his deeds. One day, the angels were talking about the Jews down on earth. Some of the angels were proud of our great scholars like Rabbi Elijah ben Solomon, known as the Vilna Gaon. Others pointed with great glee to our great teachers like Israel ben Eliezer, known as the Baal Shem Tov. And then still others brought up the name of Simcha the shoemaker. Simcha the shoemaker, cried one of the angels. How could you mention the name of Simcha the shoemaker in the same breath with great ones like the Vilna Gaon and the Baal Shem Tov? The angels argued back and forth, and one of the angels said, you know that it says in the Talmud that deeds of kindness weigh as much as all the commandments. I say that Simcha has earned our respect because of his kindness and concern for doing all the good he can, replied the angels. And the other angels agreed. And whenever they talked about the most important people in Jewish life, and they named all the great teachers and scholars, they would also name Simcha the shoemaker. Erev Tov, everyone. Let's move into our Siyyum. Let me say hi to a few people first, and then we'll move into our Siyyum. Hi to Rita and Marla and Kylie and Beth and Mary Ann and Adele and Janet. All of you, welcome. It's great to have you with us on Facebook Live. So wonderful to be with you. I'm just going to see if there are any specific. Oh, and to Donna also, and to Kelly Marie. So lots of people with us. Thanks so much for joining us. All right, so now we're going to move into our Siyyum, our Shema Hashkivenu prayers.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Adonai Echad Baruch Shem Kevod Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Leolam Vaed Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu L'shalom L'shalom V'hamidenu Shomrenu L'chaim Ufros aleinu sukat shalomecha Ufros aleinu sukat shalomecha Amen. Shelter us beneath your wings, O Adonai. Guard us from all harmful things, O Adonai. Keep us safe throughout the night, till we wake with morning's light. Teach us, God, wrong from right, O Adonai. Amen. Amen, 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 amen. 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 Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu Lishalom. Lishalom. Ve'hamidenu shomrenu lechaim. Ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha. Ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha. Amen.
Just a few announcements. We'll be back on Wednesday night for Zoom Siyyum and on Friday night for Shabbat, as usual. We are still in the midst of our Giving Tree of Life campaign. Anybody who hasn't had an opportunity to give yet, we're asking people to do so as soon as possible so that we can get our matching money and make sure that we don't leave money on the table for that. So ask people to give as generously as they can and help us out with that. So appreciate that. And there'll be another congregational email going out probably tomorrow about that. And you may be getting telephone calls if you haven't been able to participate yet. Let's see. We're on break now for Beit Sefer, so no religious school for the next couple of weeks. Any other announcements, Cantor Paul?
There's a lot to look forward to in the month of January. One of the things that I just wanted to point out is Rabbi will be starting a new class in cooperation with the Melton Jewish Learning Program. It's very exciting. I think it's our first one officially connected with the Melton Center. So if you want to consider joining that, just look for the graphics, the flyers that'll be appearing in your upcoming TBI email. There's one up on the website now you can take a look at, all focused on the idea of social justice. And one of the nice things about this course, it's going to give you a whole arc. The course runs for 10 sessions, and social justice and things related to it, especially contemporary issues, are set in the context of Jewish historical development. So that's wanted to make sure everybody's aware of that. And it does require registration so the rabbi can order the materials for all the students. Class starts on January 5th. That's 2 weeks from tomorrow. And please consider signing up early. Not often, just early.
All right. Thank you, Cantor Paul. Let's close with a song.
Sure. If you love not one another in daily communion, how can you love God whom you have never seen? If you love not one another in daily communion, how can you love God who you have never seen? More love, more love. The heavens are calling, the angels are singing, O Zion, more love. When you love one another, then God is within you. You are made pure to let in the light. When you love one another, God is within you. You are made pure to let in the light. More love, more love. The heavens are calling, the angels are singing, O Zion, more love. Ahava, ahava, ahava b'shamayim, ahava me'inayim, kulanu, kulanu, ahava. One more love, more love, more love. The heavens are calling, the angels are singing, O Zion, more love. V'ne'emar V'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz. Bayom hahu, yeh Adonai echad. Ushemo, Ushemo echad.
Thanks, everyone. I never said hello to Lonnie and Lena. Hi. Good to see you guys. And Emily, hi. And hope to see you all soon. Take care. Litrot.
Have a great evening, everybody. Thanks for joining us.